It's gonna be really hard to tell for sure, but I got footage of a buck, just like a second and a half of footage of a buck that might have been Holyfield. Alright, well today is October 4th, 2018, and I'm going in tonight for a little bit of an observation sit on the Holyfield property. My plan coming into the season was to just hunt that first night of the year and then stay out until Halloween or November unless I saw something that really told me I had to get after, because based off the last 3 years of history with this deer Holyfield, I just don't see him moving in daylight in October now. He did the first 2 years, but last year he became a ghost all the way till Halloween. So my plan this year is to try to play it safe, do not pressure him at all until I have that good chance of him actually being daylight active. Tonight what I want to try to do is see, is he here? Is he daylight active? Is he daylight active farther back in this bedding area? I've got this hillside I can sneak up on. It's in standing beans. I'm gonna sneak over there, get set up with a spotting scope, and I can watch down this power line, and I can see, I think I can see into a bit of his bedding area from this location. That should give me some good intel. It's a good night tonight. The temperatures are down like 15 degrees or maybe more from yesterday. It'd be a great night to hunt, but I'm just playing a little bit safer than usual because of this historical knowledge I have of the area, and these deer are just so sensitive to pressure on this property. I don't get many chances, so hopefully we're gonna learn something tonight. The biggest thing is I just want to know if this deer's still around or not, because if he's not around, that changes everything. Then I'll get more aggressive and start shooting does, and if a nice buck shows up, great, but I'm not gonna be playing it so you know, so coy. The frame looks right, but it's so quick. He just turns his head and then disappears, and I never see him again. That's exciting. Well, it is a cruddy, rainy, cool day here, which for middle of the day is a perfect time to go in and check some trail cameras. So last night I sat out and observed the Holyfield property, got eyes on a deer that maybe could have been him. It was a very quick glimpse. That said, today I want to sneak in there with this rain, check a camera, hang 2 more cameras, and do a little looking around by way of just driving on the ATV. That's pretty low impact, but it will allow me to get a little bit of information. So that's my game plan for this month, really. I'm not going to hunt after Holyfield anymore unless I pick up some intel that says it's time to go. Now it's just all about learning. That's what I'm going to try to do today. Sneak in there, see if Holyfield's on camera. Alright, it is the moment of truth. Got the SD cards ready to check and see what we got. And I'm extra excited because there was this place where I wanted to hang a trail camera that I traditionally always have one, traditionally get pictures of Holyfield there, and because of just being so busy and then having ATV issues on the one day that I had to go put more cameras out in late summer, I never got to put one here. So I assumed I'd have to hang a new camera there today. I brought a camera in, got there, and when I got there, there's my old camera, and it's on, and there's an SD card in there. I must have set it up earlier in the summer or something and just totally forgot about it. Yeah, the batteries probably died, SD card probably got filled up, but maybe not. Maybe there's, you know, pictures from all summer and early fall. So I kinda can't wait to check that. And then of course, this camera was on my back food plot where I saw a bunch of deer last night when I was observing down the power lines. So maybe Holyfield's on there too. So I got 2 cards pulled. I hung 2 new trail cameras. One, I moved that old one, put a new one up, and then another on a traditional scrape area that I've never put a camera before, but it's always tore up. So I got a camera there right now, and there's 2 fresh scrapes. So excited to see what we got. Here we go. Well, no Holyfield. That bonus camera did have a bunch of bucks on it, some nice looking young bucks, but no definite mature shooters, no Holyfield. Same on that food plot camera. I don't know. We're still operating with the assumption that hopefully he's alive, but every day we get further into October without a sighting, I get a little bit more concerned that might be done. The intel and data collection process will continue over the next few days and weeks, and hopefully we'll find something out here that's positive.
Well, it's October 8th. I'm out here on this new property, and as I've been talking about, it's all about observation tonight. I got this standing beans field on one side of me, still some green beans in it. I can see quite a large swath of country there. And then this great, one of the very best bedding areas in this property is just 80 yards, or maybe 80 to 100 yards over this way. I gotta believe there's gonna be deer filtering out through this bean field, if not to feed the bean field, to go to the standing cornfield that's next door, or to come into this little ridge of timber that I'm in that's just raining with acorns. I mean, tons and tons of acorns in here, so there's a tremendous amount of food. Even though it's hot, I think we're gonna see some deer. The question is, will there be a mature buck? I don't know. It's not the kind of night you typically expect them up and moving early, but it's a pretty good area. So just hoping to learn something tonight, and excited to see this piece of country. Never been up here before to hunt it, and looking forward to seeing what happens.